What's up, YouTube? This is Mathwas97, and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager mode. A little bit of housekeeping before today's show, because we're just coming off of SummerSlam. Was looking at some of your comments, and a couple of interesting suggestions. Right now, these are the rivalries we still have. This one's going to end on this week's show, and then I'm going to jump into a feud between MVP and Booker, so I'll be turning MVP... Hang on, I was going to do it with MVP, but that doesn't make sense with how I'm going to have the rivalry structured. So let me, if I do the, because that doesn't take effect until next week. So I should still be able to get this rivalry to work. Yeah, we'll do that then. Because it can't be MVP turning face, because he's got Crime Time backing him up. So that won't really work. But just thinking of things here, things that we have to consider coming off of SummerSlam. Obviously, John Cena, you know, it was brought to my attention by James the Animator in the comment section that maybe it's about time that we got rid of John Cena. It's about time that John Cena was traded away, because I did kind of, in a way, I sort of bent the rules to bring him into the series. I kind of get where he's coming from, although because Cena was the world champ at the end of the last series, I was willing to, you know, I had said that no matter who the world champ was, it could have been Chavo Guerrero for all I know. I would have carried him over anyway. But John Cena, he is kind of outside the range of people who I want to try to focus on in this series, so he might be coming up on the chopping block, and I do think beyond that, the only real concern with Cena is that he's still got 18 weeks on his contract, so I'd like to run that out a little more if I can. Get him to put over some guys, because he was supposed to put over Chris Masters, and that didn't work out so well. He's going to have to start putting people over. But the main issue with Cena, looking at the Power 25, he's always in the top 5. He's always in world title contention, and, you know, for a while, that wasn't a huge problem, but more recently, there's a guy like MVP can't even crack the top 5 because John Cena's just there. John Cena's just there, so he just gets world title matches because he's just in contention. There's nothing I can really do. So John Cena, yeah, gonna try to, at the very least, drop him down the card, if not outright trade him at some point in the near future. I know ECW is probably the next brand I'm gonna go for. Looking at guys like Finlay, obviously, to put together the King's Court to kind of complete that 6-man rivalry, so that Crime Time has somebody to go up against. That'd be cool. Snitsky, I also said maybe. So, like, if I'm going to trade away John Cena with his huge contract, picking up 2 guys like Finlay and Snitsky might kind of balance that out. But also, there are a few other guys who are on... I don't know why I did that. I just need to check my roster. There are a few other guys who I think could be on the chopping block. Obviously, we got Carlito and Kane, who are in that loser leaves the brand rivalry, so I forgot I wasn't on the... Let me just go to the roster page so I don't screw this up. But whoever loses that rivalry is going to end up getting traded away, but that's for later on down the road. That's not till No Mercy, so we've got time. Otherwise, Mark Henry, I said before, he's not really impressing too much, so he might be on the chopping block. Chris Masters, I also said, was looking a little iffy with his performances in the past. So I was thinking, because here's a guy I'll never bring into universe mode, even though he's back in WWE now. He just returned. I'm never gonna use Bobby Lashley in universe mode, and he's always kind of been a meme. Like, at least in the 07 series, Bobby Lashley he just became this meme. So, and plus he's under 80 popularity, so he would still work, I think. So if I was going to trade away, say, Cena and one other guy to pick up Snitsky and Finlay, Bobby Lashley could kind of help me balance out that popularity a bit, perhaps. So I might actually consider going for Lashley. We can let the meme continue for the rest of the 08 series. We'll see how that goes. And plus, like, he's relevant now. He's back in WWE. I mean, I guess he was never irrelevant, although how relevant is Impact Wrestling anymore? I guess it depends on who I'm asking, but, you know, Impact really has rarely ever been on my radar, so as far as I'm concerned, he didn't exist for the last several years. Oh, but let's take a look at Raw and ECW, because I did some, you know, popularity boosting over this. I did that off screen because I wanted to set up the card because we're coming off SummerSlam and I had to figure out where I was going next. Wow. Kenny Dykstra, Mysterio, new tag team. Oh, look at that! New tag team champions, Sandman and Mick Foley. No, I buy into that team. I could see it. Although I'm not too familiar with my ECW lore, so maybe I shouldn't be. I don't know, maybe they were huge rivals in the past, I don't know. But you got Lashley and Snitsky, get a weird handicap match there. ECW championship match in the middle of the card. That's certainly interesting. You know, not even to kick off the show, just right there, smack dab in the middle. Yeah, but you got Stone Cold, you got whatever this is, and that. Ha. Okay, so we got 2 3.5-star shows we're going up against this week. That's not great. That's going to be difficult to compete against, but here's what I cooked up for this week's show. We got CM Punk versus Johnny Nitro for the Cruiserweight Championship, but the trick here is that Chavo's at ringside, and Chavo's going to ruin this matchup, because I got one guy railing on me in the comments, because he's like, oh, CM Punk has been losing all these matches, you're still getting title shots, you're a heel GM. And, you know, that's fair. CM Punk, he could also be on the chopping block, because he really has not lived up to expectations at all to this point in the series. So, you know, Chavo's going to get involved here. Mainly what I was trying to do in the first place with the Cruiserweight rivalry was, you know, get CM Punk. Well, originally I was going to get CM Punk a title match, but that ended up getting, you know, obviously the fans soured on the rivalry. So really, CM Punk doesn't really deserve that one-on-one match. So Chavo's going to get involved. He's going to screw Punk over. He's going to set up a triple threat, and maybe, just maybe, we could pass the title off to Chavo. Because, I mean, Nitro's been a really good Cruiserweight champion. Nitro's been on fire. The only problem is, like, he had an opportunity to move up into the US title division last week, but he wasn't able to beat Umaga. But eventually, Umaga is going to drop that title, especially, like, when he gets into the rivalry with Edge for the world title, which is going to happen right after this week's show. I'm going to try to get Umaga to lose that belt. I'm going to have Edge ringside with one of Umaga's opponents and kind of have him screw him over, because Umaga, I mean, the champion versus champion idea is nice, but I feel as though to really add more stakes into the rivalry, make things more personal, you know, really make Umaga more of a monster who's ready to snap. Gotta have him lose that US title first. And then he'll go up to face Edge and probably take the title off of him. Maybe. We'll see how that plays out. We have Umaga defending the title this week to kind of hold me over for a week until I deal with this Booker MVP Edge nonsense. You got Booker turning face. You got Carlito versus Kane. We're finally getting this matchup underway. Carlito probably needs to win this one, because I think, yeah, this was supposed to help Carlito. He didn't get the job done. But yeah, I want to take care of that situation. Kane also wants a title shot, so that's something to consider. But yeah, we got all these guys who are unsatisfied. They really want title shots. So I gotta deal with it. I just gotta get rid of them. So Regal, Chris Masters, Mark Henry, they're all getting a shot. Umaga's just gonna squash him again, probably, unless some magic happens and they don't. But you got Chris Masters and Regal who are starting a rivalry, so they're gonna face off. Then we have a hardcore triple threat tornado tag. Kind of hoping the Hardys get the win here, because I mean, Crime Time did just lose the tag title, so they could get a rematch with Kalu, but I would like them to kind of get away from the tag title picture for a bit, just so I can have them working with this. And obviously, King's Court are gonna be showing up at some point within the next month or so. I think I'll trade for him. Well, I gotta bring in Finlay. Regal's already here, so we could do like a 2-on-3 situation for a while if necessary. Although Masters is there too, so maybe that rivalry with Regal and Masters won't last all that long. I'll figure it out. But yeah, Hardy Boys maybe could be the next challengers for Kalu, or maybe Crime Time will, I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then, of course, main event, Booker versus Edge, and MVP is going to be in Edge's corner because Booker, MVP's not happy with him. Booker took away MVP's world title shot. He knocked him out of contention, so MVP is going after Booker, and that's that. So let's confirm the card. Matches to simulate. Well, I guess this one. Like, I don't know, I'd kind of like to play a bunch of these, but It's just easier to simulate, so we'll go with this. It's Kalu who get the win, but they did pin Crime Time, so I don't know. The Hardy Boys, they need a win, though, because they're on, like, 4 losses in a row. You know, I really don't want to trade away the Hardy Boys, because growing up, the Hardy Boys were my favorites. Jeff Hardy, all-time favorite wrestler, even though he's not, you know, I've gone over why he's my favorite in the past, but that's why I really don't want to get rid of him. I want to keep him on the show, but I don't know, they haven't been performing that well, so we'll see. And I guess I'll simulate this. I mean, ideally, Edge would win this match, and he does. Okay, that's nice. It's what I wanted. And then this one I can probably just handle off-screen. I might just do that, because, you know, Chavo gets involved, things happen. Or maybe I'll do the Umaga one, you know, because that's a Fatal 4-Way. I can't just easily... This one I can easily screw over to make sure it goes the way I want it. This one, not so much. But these are the two I guess I'll play. Maybe I'll just... I don't know. I don't even really want to play this one, but I kind of just have to do it because, you know, GM mode. So, yeah, we'll do the Fatal 4-Way and the Carlito Kane match. He spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool. It's Carlito, one half of the former Demon's Apple, and tonight, he's had enough. He's finally going to go one-on-one with the Big Red Machine and his former tag team partner, Kane. Are they going to settle their differences once and for all tonight? Of course not. This is only the first of what will surely be a series of intense physical bouts filled with hatred and tension and hatred. Did I mention hatred? Betrayal. Other words that connotate hatred. But it's gonna be big. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be physical. So physical that I'm going to divert your attention from the action for the moment to discuss something that I brought up a couple of episodes ago. I'd asked about the championship history things. The overwhelming response was just to use the in-game calendar rather than calculate things by episodes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I can easily do that with the 08 series because I can just go back in and, you know, through the game I can look at the calendar and figure out, okay, this happened then and this and that. But with 07, that's going to be interesting because I can't just go in and access the calendar. So I'm going to have to figure that out through the episodes, how everything worked out. But I should manage. Thankfully, for the ECW series, the guy, the Phenomenal Star, he calculated all the stuff for the ECW series. So luckily, I don't have to go back and figure out that mess, because that series was just a giant mess. So once again, I will thank them for going back and calculating this stuff for that series. Right now, focusing on the here and now, it's Carlito and Kane. And right at the, well, I was going to say at the moment, Carlito had the upper hand, but, you know, a preemptive curse of the commentators. Oh, God, what a shot. Oh, and an elbow and an uppercut by Kane. Just rocking Carlito in the corner, as I was going to say, preemptive commentator's curse, as Kane quickly turned the tables the moment I was starting to, you know, compliment Carlito for taking the upper hand. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good at all. Two-handed chokeslam by Kane. Carlito, oh God, now a big boot. A massive boot by Kane. Carlito now gets again struck with an uppercut. And he's trying to go back on the attack, trying to go on the offensive here, trying to fight Kane off, but Kane is just a man possessed right now, more like a demon. Now look at Carlito, springboard moonsault. Carlito looking to go to the skies, go to the air, to dish out as much damage as possible to Kane, but that time the Big Red Machine rolled out of the way. And now, Kane whipped into the corner. Carlito with a nice knife-edge chop, and another one. That one drops Kane. Carlito's gonna have to be really aggressive, take some risks in this matchup to try to compensate for the difference in size. Let's look at Carlito. No, Kane. Oh no! Now Kane whipped Carlito into the referee, and Carlito accidentally somehow pummeling the referee. I don't know. Oh, clearly that was intentional. That was intentional. It's now Carlito. Carlito going underneath the ring here. Oh my God, look at Carlito with a steel chair to the skull. Well, that just shows how physical this rivalry has gotten. To think that Carlito the fan favorite would resort to such drastic measures to try to put Kane away. That just shows how intense this rivalry has gotten, how personal things have become, how the stakes have escalated. But of course, the referee did not see it. The referee was down and out. So now Carlito takes Kane down, and now he's going to start raining down with punches into the face of Kane. And now Carlito, look at this. Tope Atomico, beautifully executed. And Carlito down into the cover, but look at Kane. Look at Kane. Just chucked Carlito. Just chucked him off of him before even a 1 count. Kane obviously not going to take that assault lying down, not going to show any signs of wear and tear in a matchup like this. He just wants to go out there and beat the holy hell out of Carlito. He doesn't want to show any signs of weakness. But Carlito looking to turn things around right now. He's got Kane, but not for long, because Kane able to power out of it. Now he's got Carlito by the throat again. And another two-handed choke slam. Carlito turned inside out by that one.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them.
And now Kane dragging him to the center of the ring. Kane going to go for a submission hold here. Kane's got the submission locked in on Carlito. Carlito trying to fight it, trying to resist. And Carlito manages to break through. Oh, now look at this. Look at this. Sunset flip over the top. No. Quick kick out again by Kane. Oh, and there's a clothesline, though, by Carlito. Carlito got Kane with that clothesline. Looking to do whatever he can to hang on in this matchup, but Kane, oh God, answers back with a clothesline of his own. And now Kane with a camel clutch. Kane, the camel clutch applied. But Carlito's able to duck out the back door. Carlito somehow manages to hang on now. Reverse DDT delivered. Reverse DDT delivered. But Kane again straight back to his feet. Kane. Giving Carlito the light of day in this matchup again now. Takes him down this time with a neck breaker.
And usually when you got that kind of hype, it's tough to live up to expectation. But
and Carlito now, no. Carlito fights him off. Carlito, no, went for a running knee lift. But Kane able to get out of the way. And now Kane, Big Red Machine, dragging him to the center of the ring. Hits him from behind, and now, oh, look out, look out, look out. Launched him straight into that turnbuckle. And now Kane just raining down with the strikes. Lefts and rights and left and right. Punch after punch. Carlito might be done. Carlito might be out of it. And now Kane, oh, leg drop for added damage. Is Kane now dragging him to the center of the ring? Could he be looking to finish things off? No, Carlito's not going to let him. Carlito will not let him finish him off. Is now going to work on the leg. Going to work on the leg of Kane. Carlito now looking to spring to the top rope. Look out below. Oh! Diving reverse elbow. Beautiful move by Carlito. Down into the cover on Kane. 1. Could he have him 2? He might know. Kane manages to hang on. Carlito going to go for another springboard moonsault. Connects yet again. And now Carlito. Oh, wait. Could Carlito be looking to go in for the finish here? Kane trying to resist. Trying to fight him off. And that's just what he does with the knees. Carlito struggled. Could not put him away, though. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hesitation. Well, there was a moment of hesitation there. Carlito, though, unable to capitalize on the opening. But he's back to his feet now. Drop kick. No. Kane dodged it. Kane able to duck out of the way of the drop kick. And again now. Flurry of strikes. Massive uppercut. Carlito goes down. And now Kane dragging him to the center of the ring. He's going to go for the cover. 1, 2. But no. Carlito hangs on. Carlito able to hang in there. But Kane looks like he's ready to go on a rampage. Oh, but Carlito, how smart is this? Carlito ducking outside the ring. Taking a moment's reprieve. But Kane, I mean, you can see Carlito's reeling. Carlito is clearly not at 100% right now. He's trying to get out of the way. Ducks inside the ring. Trying to run for his life. Oh, but there's the knee lift. Carlito suckered him in. Now to the top rope. Look out below, Kane. Moonsault. Picture perfect executed on the moonsault too. No. But Kane kicks out yet again. Carlito again now, springboard, but he missed. Looked like he was going for a springboard back elbow, but Kane was wise to it. Carlito shrugs him off now, whips him off the ropes into a European uppercut. European uppercut right on the jaw by Carlito. You can see Carlito's trying to fly around the ring, but he's, he doesn't have that same spring in his step as he would at the start of the matchup. Oh, and you can see there, Carlito nearly collapsed off the damage to his ribs, but he's still trying to fight. Oh God, Kane though just wore that chop and answered back. I mean, this matchup is, it's the fact that it's still going on. These two men, despite all the punishment they've dished out against one another, they still continue to fight. There's Carlito. Kane trying to resist it, but Carlito, snapmare, drop kick to the back of the head. Drop kick to the back of the head. I mean, something's got to give at some point here, folks. Carlito, he's dazed. Kane, he's out of it. And Carlito looking to finish him off with the cool shot. Kane planted face first off the cool shot. Carlito gonna go down into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Carlito, what's he doing? Carlito didn't think that that was enough. He wanted to go in for more, but oh, geez, whipped straight into the turnbuckle again. Hard Irish whip by Kane. I don't understand what, purely, Carlito, I thought he was gonna put Kane away there, but Carlito, well, Carlito decided against it. Oh, and now look out, look out, look out, look out. Evidently, Carlito wanted to dish out more punishment to Kane. Apparently, it seems as though his hatred has gone even further than we thought. You know, Carlito, it took him so long. He kept his emotions bottled up for so long. Well, now it's a cover. And Carlito kicks out again. Well, Carlito, he kept his emotions bottled up for so long. Clearly, that was not the way to go. Is now, oh God, now Carlito's busted open. Carlito's busted open. And I mean, come on, the referee might have to stop this matchup. The referee might have to call this one off. Because Carlito, I mean, the blood now just pouring out of his face. Kane, gonna go in for the submission here. Gonna go in for a Boston Crab. And we might go the way of Bret Hart, Steve Austin. Carlito might pass out due to the blood loss. No, wait a minute, no! Carlito shrugs him off. Carlito, no, wait, Kane ducked. Kane ducked. And Carlito, I mean, he's already bleeding. Carlito, he's in bad shape. Kane gonna drag him to the center of the ring. Could he go for another submission hold, perhaps? Not so fast, though, Carlito. Carlito strikes back. I mean, God, another boot to the face, another boot to the face. This is getting exhausting just to watch, folks. These two men are spent. But Carlito's gonna take Kane up top. He's gonna take him up to no man's land. My God! An avalanche back suplex. I mean, Kane, he might be done. Kane, he's gotta be out of it. Carlito picks him to his feet. Kane, oh, Carlito ducks behind. Now he's got him. Backstabber! Carlito got him with a backstabber. He nearly missed his chance, but he managed to pull it off, and surely that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, the match is finally over. What a war. What a match right there between Kane and Carlito. Carlito, I thought he was gonna doom himself. I mean, he hit him with a cool shot, could have finished him off, but Carlito wasn't done there, and then he nearly got put away by Kane. He got busted open. But now you see Carlito's got that apple, and I'm sure he's been waiting to do this for a long time, spitting in the face of Kane. Carlito gets some retribution, but I don't think that's not a move you make against the Demon. That's not what you do against the Devil's favorite Demon. Carlito, he might pay for this in spades. I'm not going to do entrances for this one because this matchup should basically be a foregone conclusion. Maybe we'll get a shocker in there, which would actually be quite devastating. I do not want that to happen. But one thing I started talking about it earlier, and then I just kind of trailed off, but when I do calculate all of these GMO championship stats, I'm not just doing it for nothing. I am going to throw everything together in a, probably do like a spreadsheet on Google Drive, and then I'll be sure to link it so that everybody can check it out. I know I've used the Brendan Plays forums in the past, but at some point I wanted to get away from that anyways. And I don't see myself starting up my own website, at least not in the near future. So for now, just using a Google Drive, that'll be the best way to go. I've already basically finalized one for Universe Mode, which I don't know, I might have already made it public because this is obviously going to come out. This episode will be right after the big marathon week of Universe Mode episodes. So maybe I'll have already released the spreadsheet, or maybe I'm deciding to wait until after Cyber Sunday to do that. Not 100% sure how I'm going to handle that, but I'll be sure to do a separate one for GM mode. I'm not just going to throw everything onto one spreadsheet because that would be kind of weird. But I'll be sure to link it in the description. The GM mode one definitely won't be done by the time I release this video because I'm still have to go back and calculate 2 games worth of title reigns. So hopefully I'll have it done by No Mercy. We can hope for that. But yeah, there will be the spreadsheet coming up sooner or later. Yeah, when it's done, I'll be sure to link it to y'all. But Umaga able to counter out of Regal's attempted abdominal stretch. Meanwhile, look at Chris Masters. The strength of Chris Masters, but Mark Henry, Jesus Christ. Look at the leaping ability of Mark Henry. But then he nearly got speared out of his boots by Umaga. Umaga has just gone straight, oh God, straight after Mark Henry from the word go. And Umaga now just staring down Mark Henry. I mean, Masters, go after Regal so I can pin Umaga. Or Henry. Okay, we'll try it. It's going to get broken up. It got broken up. God dang it. Well, Masters and Regal are clearly going after each other here. And now Umaga was going to set his sights on Regal, but that did not work out so well. Although it is interesting to think that Umaga currently views Mark Henry as the weak link in this matchup. That just really goes to show how far Mark Henry has fallen since, no you don't, no you don't. No you don't, Bill Regal, no you don't. But really, yeah, I mean, if Mark Henry is viewed as the weak link in this matchup, well, that's, what does that have to say for Mark Henry? I mean, if the United States champion, well then again, Umaga has beaten, I mean, really, does Umaga view anybody as a threat at this stage? Because he's beaten just about everybody on the roster except the World Heavyweight Champion Edge. So, I mean, it's no wonder that Umaga would not be fazed by a guy like Mark Henry. He wouldn't be fazed by a guy like anybody. Because there's a shot to the midsection of Chris Masters, and now, oh, Samoan Spike. Samoan Spike to Chris Masters. Cover there. Cover by Regal. Cover by Regal. Oh my God, he almost had it. Regal nearly won the United States Championship right there. Now Umaga's going to try to go for the pin. Umaga going to try to finish him off, but there's Regal. Seems as though Regal, I mean, to be fair, Regal has been looking fairly impressive as of late. I mean, even in the Battle Royal, William Regal, it all came down to him and Umaga. So it seems as though Regal seems to be potentially the real thorn in Umaga's side. Oh! Massive knee straight to the face there by Umaga. And now Umaga. Oh God, a spear to Regal. Umaga's done. He's had enough of William Regal. He's going to look to finish him off right now. If the targeting would work properly. Setting him up. No, he's not going to hit the Samoan Spike. Regal's going to shrug him off. And now Umaga and Regal going after each other. And who would have thought that William Regal would be the one giving Umaga a run for his money right now? Although, I guess it has been something of a recurring theme with him. Oh, well, now Regal's in trouble. Regal's in trouble. No, he's not! No, he's not. Who's in trouble? Not William Regal. He just shrugged off Mark Henry and Umaga like they were nothing. And a huge, was that a clothesline? I looked away for a brief second. Was that a clothesline? Was it a big knee or something? Well, either way, William Regal. Oh, God. William Regal. Wait a minute, he's got the brass knuckles to the face of the Samoan bulldozer. Umaga, oh my God, well, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Umaga's already back to his feet. Took brass knuckles to the face and was completely unfazed. And now William Regal, oh God, William Regal's caught. William Regal's caught. Oh! Driven down by the Samoan bulldozer. As Chris Masters now takes out Henry. A splash there by Umaga on Regal too. No, but Regal kicked out. Regal kicked out. But he just, just to get speared by Umaga. Umaga now down into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, but Regal kicks out again. William Regal kicked out again. This is unbelievable. The intestinal fortitude on display by William Regal right now, the man from Blackpool, England. But, God, a Samoan spike. That'll crush all the fight out of ya. Umaga the cover again. No one's there to break it up. 2. What? Regal kicked out again. He kicked out of a Samoan spike. Are you kidding me? Well, a match that was just supposed to go down as basically a 3-way squash. William Regal will not die. Oh my God. Man, William Regal, who would have expected this? Clearly, this is a guy we gotta watch out for. We gotta keep a closer eye on William Regal because he's a man on a mission. And now I'm starting to worry. Is Umaga gonna be able to retain the title here tonight? He can't put away William Regal. Well, he's got Mark Henry there. Henry's been busted open by Regal. Masters has been busted open by Regal. A European uppercut delivered by William Regal. Masters is down right now. Masters is down. Regal gonna go for the cover. Meanwhile, Umaga just blasted Mark Henry in the corner. Regal's got a submission on Henry. Umaga now the pin. 1, 2, 3, and Umaga manages to retain somehow, some way. I will admit that was quite the surprise by William Regal. He just would not stay down. He would not let Umaga put him away. So in the end, Umaga just had to go for somebody else, go for a weaker target. So William Regal, huge statement from him tonight. He might not have won the match, but clearly that's a guy we gotta watch out for. William Regal, his stock might be on the rise. Chris Masters, might have picked the wrong guy to get into a rivalry with, but either way, Umaga does retain. Well, forget the King's Court. Booker might not actually end up being the leader of the King's Court. Regal might have to take over. I mean, if he can pull off performances like that, that might just throw a big wrench in my plans if he ends up winning a title. And only a 3-star show, that's... Can't I get a 3.5 star for this? Throw me a bone, come on. So we're gonna lose this week. Even though, I mean... Yeah, ECW, I guess they kind of deserve theirs. Raw, no. So like, yeah, we easily had the most consistent show, even if we didn't have the same high numbers as ECW. I stopped trying to rationalize this. All right, but that ends that week. Yeah, we got a contract expiring. Yeah. So I guess, how long do I have this rivalry set for? 6 weeks? Okay. I can't do Hungry Challenger for that. Do we have like a betrayal? We could do faction, because that's what outnumbered is. So we could have, do I want to do it, because then all 3 of them always have to be in the feud, and that'll be kind of tough to manage. So you have to have always at all times have like a 3-way handicap. Oh wait, that won't even work because I might just kill this one off actually. Yeah, I might do it because like JTG, he's clean, so it won't work as what is it called, the faction, but outnumbered could still work with Shad. Yeah, because I'm not too sold on a rematch clause there, or else I could, what's another, student turns on teacher, maybe I could do that. It's also a 3-star, because that's what the faction was. 4-star though, I think. But that, yeah, because I'd be doing outnumbered. They're all 3 stars. I'm just gonna stick with this one because it's just easier to manage. So we'll do that. I'll try to get it to Survivor Series. I doubt it'll last that long, but we'll see what I can do. And then beyond that, we just have Edge, Hardy, Umaga. Okay, so yeah, next up, Hungry Challenger, United States Champion Umaga. World Heavyweight Champion Edge. I'll try to make it last to Survivor Series. Or should I wait another week, maybe just to ensure? Well, because the thing is, No Mercy, we have an Elimination Chamber. So, by then, I want to snap Umaga's winning streak. I want him to hopefully drop the US title. So we've got time between now and then. But I'll shoot for Survivor Series. I think that can work. First matchup will probably just be a standard singles, them finally facing off. And then floaters, we got the Hardy Boys, we got Cena, we got Nitro, we got Henry. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with John Cena for now, because he's gotta put somebody over. It's gotta happen eventually. Let's take a look at our... Well, first of all, Masters, I will extend you 5 weeks. I'm not gonna give you more than that, because I'm still not super satisfied with Masters' current standing. But Morale, Kane, yeah, really needs that title shot, apparently. Chavo, yeah, well, that's because the way I did it. Nitro's still the champ, but I did the disqualification rules because Chavo would have gotten Nitro disqualified, I guess, because he interfered and screwed him over. So let's say that Punk was on the verge of victory, or it seemed as though he could win. Maybe Nitro would have kicked out, but yeah, that's what happened. Nitro could have kicked out, but Chavo snuck in and broke it up, so Nitro's pissed at Chavo, and Punk is pissed at Chavo, so everybody's going to be going after Chavo, but we are going to have a triple threat for the Cruiserweight Championship in the making there. So that's good to keep in mind. But yeah, I need to get Chavo a win. Kali wants an extension. Didn't I just... Okay, no, I don't... Maybe it was... I feel like I just gave somebody... like one of those two a contract. Somebody I just traded for, but I guess not. Maybe it was Regal. That's probably who it was. So we got lots of losers. Lots of losers right now. And Regal also... Okay, so I never actually gave Regal that negotiation. Huh. Well, that's because that... Oh, right, because then he wanted the title match, so it kind of got pushed to the wayside. Or maybe he didn't want the match and I just threw him in there. Rivalries, I already went over those. Fan support. Did we drop? Yeah, we did drop a little bit. We just haven't been gaining a whole lot, so that's why it looks like it's just at the same spot. Power 25, Umaga number 1, Edge number 2, Austin's at 3, Mysterio, Cena's at 7, despite not competing. Or wait, this was after SummerSlam. Wait! Okay, but that's... How? How did he... Ugh. Because, like, I guess Brett did lose in the tag title match, because I think he was... Yeah, he was a tag... Wait, what? What? Oh, that's right, yeah, because the... That's right, I'm like, how did the tag titles go to... But that's because Mysterio and them somehow lost. But Mysterio's also Intercontinental Champion, because everybody on those shows have... Everybody's got to have all the titles, like, they got to go to one guy. But yeah, Cena, he lost at SummerSlam, did not compete on SmackDown, but still gains a spot. That's interesting. Yeah, Kalu at 11, MVP 12, Booker fell, Punk shot way up thanks to that win. Crime Time, Nitro, okay. Batista. What's up with Batista? He's down at 8. Batista, what happened, buddy? What are you doing? Okay, so Booker not even in world title contention, though that's perfectly fine. He should not be for, well, it's fine for now. Okay, so the way this is probably going to work out, there's going to be an Elimination Chamber match at No Mercy. And I don't see any reason why it would not be, like... I could do the US title, but I feel like it'd be higher profile to do world title. Although that might even be... That might be shooting over the mark with that, because, like, I feel like I could get a 5-star fairly easily, but to throw then all my top guys in there and centralize all that might be a problem, but maybe Kalu could get in the world title picture, perhaps, or maybe I don't see Crime Time getting back up there because right now they don't have challengers. So maybe it could happen. I'm not gonna drag this out though because this has already been a pretty long episode. Who dropped off the list? Jeff. So the Hardy Boys are nowhere right now. Carlito snapped that winning streak, or losing streak rather, and moved up the list. So that's cool. Regal, he lost, but he moved up, so good on him. Anyways, we're going to call it a day. Thank you for joining me. I'll catch you next time.